Hi there, my name is Cupicate and welcome back to Life Gin. We're in Havenclan with Pumpkin Spice, who is with Burrow Dash, and together they have had their first two kits, Lotus Kit and Moon Kit, which are now apprentices, Lotus Paw and Moon Paw. So we're going to be continuing to watch this family's progress. So we're going to start off with a patrol with Pumpkin Spice's apprentice, Rook Paw, which is one of her adopted brothers. With Greenleaf bringing the poppies to seed and only so much time before the plants die off in leaf fall, Pumpkin Spice is keen to go collect as much as possible. Even Rookpaw knows how much the clan depends on poppy seeds being in their herb stores. These plants will be dead in leaf fall, while the clan won't stop needing painkillers in the colder seasons, so there's no time to waste. Pumpkin Spice goes out and brings back a decent harvest with Rookpaw, so Poppy was gathered. Nothing really happened during those patrols, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the 45th moon. While trying to impress Burrow Dash, you trip over your paws. They snicker before moving to help you back up. Aw, at least he came in to help. That's adorable. In the dim light of the medicine den, you mix up catmint with chamomile, causing a sleepless night for a warrior instead of easing their belly ache. Whoops. It looks like Pumpkin Spice gave the wrong advice to a warrior about a minor injury and failed to see the early signs of an infection in a clanmate's wound. However, she was able to calm a queen that was kidding. I think Pumpkin Spice is a little scatterbrained right now. I have a feeling that she's really worried about her kids going out on these patrols to be a warrior, and it's gotten to her, and so she's not exactly doing as well when it comes to her job. So for ceremonies, Petalpaw is named Petalfog and honored for their generosity. And then Buckpaw touches noses with their mentor Carcanos. Branchpaw is very excited and is touching noses with Orion. Mosspaw is going to be apprenticed by Maple Stream. And then as the clan cheers for the new warrior Conquer Glade, Ermine / purrs loudly. Their kit is finally a warrior. A new journey has begun for Conquer Glade, and Ermine / knows that Conquer Glade's enthusiasm will lead them through anything. Aww! Aww! And then Pumpkin Spice cheers Moonpaw up after a small disagreement. Moss Kit seems to be oblivious to Pumpkin Spice glaring at them from across the camp. Pumpkin Spice, why are you so mad at Moss Kit? And then Ermine / is surprised by Pumpkin Spice being thoughtful. So now that our kits have had their first moon of training, let's go ahead and have Pumpkin Spice talk to them. Hello there, Pumpkin Spice. I saved us this prey. Would you like to share it? You know, I like seeing you, especially to share fresh kill with. I feel like you get me, and that's such a comforting thing. I'm happy to know you, Pumpkin Spice. Aww! That feels out of place, considering Pumpkin Spice is her mother, but it's still very sweet. Pumpkin Spice, I caught this mouse today. No big deal or anything. I just thought you might want to know. You shower Moonpaw with praise, letting them know how proud you are, and they allow the littlest smile to crack over their face. Moonpaw is just Burrow Dash. I guess it is pretty cool. Aww! Good job, Pumpkin Spice. You're a good mama. I just want to mention that I have been sending Pumpkin Spice and Burrow Dash out on dates, and the last two have been very, very sweet. I know I didn't read them, and that's because they're like the same scenes that we've read before, but they've both been really sweet. So I think Burrow Dash is kind of loosening up after having kits. I think maybe they had kits a little too soon and it made him a little curmudgeon-y, which is not good, but I think he's loosening back up again, which makes me really happy. Lotus Paw! Lotus Paw did so well. With the help of Raccoon Star, they went on their first hunting patrol and was able to get 2 squirrels. This is her first hunting patrol. Moonpaw was not as lucky, coming across a fox that was hoarding a deer fawn carcass. Luckily, nobody was hurt, but they were not able to convince the fox to leave. But here's Lotus Paw catching her first squirrel. Oh no. I sent 3 cats, Owl Stripe, Bog Shadow, and Maple Blaze out for a border patrol. And unfortunately, a downpour started, creating a sudden flood that overflowed the river and all of the cats were swept away into the river. So we lost Bog Shadow, Owl Stripe, and Maple Blaze. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Pumpkin Spice is going to be devastated. I knew that Bog Shadow was her adoptive sibling, but just to see it here on the page is so devastating. The only sibling that's left of that adopted litter is Otter Streak, because we lost Mint Paw. Oh no! Poor Pumpkin Spice. She really has lost just so much. Oh, I completely forgot that Burrow Dash adopted some kits. He adopted Pebbletooth and Maple Stream. I did not realize. So technically, Lotus Paw and Moon Paw have adoptive siblings. I didn't even think about that. That is so cool. This is very strange. It seems like Pumpkin Spice is kind of having a falling out with her own job. I've noticed that she's kind of gone downhill a little bit as far as making sure she's doing the right thing, making the right decisions. So she forgot a vital ingredient in a poultice, and she gave inaccurate advice regarding kidding, leading to a tense situation in the nursery. Now, she did receive an omen from StarClan and was able to warn everyone about a dangerous fox, so that was good. But I've noticed that she's making more and more mistakes. So I wonder if she's having like burnout, or maybe the stress is getting to her. The clan has gotten pretty big, so maybe just the amount of cats, she's a bit overwhelmed. What do y'all think? Tell me down in the comments below. Do you think she's suffering from burnout, or maybe this is just a small little phase? Let me know what you think. And Dahlia Seeker has decided that it is time for them to retire. So Dahlia Seeker, someone we used to not get along with, is retiring. This past moon, Bog Shadow, Owl Stripe, and Maple Blaze have taken their place in StarClan. Havenclan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss where they had been in their lives. Moments of their lives are shared in stories around the circle of mourners as those that were closest to them take them to their final resting place. So much grief and death has taken its toll on the cats of Havenclan. Carcanos in particular is shaken by it. And then Pumpkin Spice feels safe with Rookpaw around. What a change! Wow! So Rookpaw used to be quite the bully and wasn't very nice to Pumpkin Spice, but now things have changed. Maybe this is why Pumpkin Spice has been a little stressed, is watching over an apprentice, making sure her kids are okay. Burrow Dash has been sick, so she's been worried about that. Maybe that's all it is that she's just overwhelmed with everything that's going on around here. But Rookpaw learning how to be a medicine cat might be taking some pressure off of her in the long run, because if she teaches him well enough, then he can take a little bit of a load off of her. Pumpkin Spice is having a wonderful time discussing recent clan news with Mosspaw. Interesting. Last time, she wasn't very nice to Mosskit. Weird. Rattlegale doesn't notice Pumpkin Spice twitching their whiskers at them. And then Otter Streak, our adoptive sibling, was seen arguing and borderline fighting with a cat from Gale Clan. That's not good. Nightingale Paw was found at the border, tired but happy to be home. Nightingale Paw was returned. And so for patrols, Pumpkin Spice, Chestnutbird, and Rookpaw all go out and they find a place to sun themselves. The sunlight feels great, and the cats have a successful discussion talking about what came up at the last half moon meetings and whether it'll affect Havenclan. But not just that, they still got Moss, Bethany, and Rosemary were all gathered, so very successful patrol. It also looks like we have a new cat joining the clan. It seems they were abandoned by their two legs by the side of the Thunder Path. But we have Duchess Grass has joined the clan. Hopefully they'll be able to survive whatever ails them. What? We just got Nightingale Paw back! No! So Nightingale Paw was hit by a monster while crossing and dies instantly. I sent them out on a patrol because I'm like, oh, they're quite old now, so they need to go and hunt, learn how to be a hunter. It looks like it wasn't meant to be. It looks like it was not meant to be for Nightingale Paw literally came home and died. Ugh. On to the next moon. A rogue cat strays into your territory injured and scared. You choose to uphold the medicine cat code and treat their injuries, so that's good. You overlook a small patch of mold on a stored herb, leading to a cat getting sicker. See? She's still kind of struggling a little bit. And then Hope gives Bluebell Paw a friendly nudge when the leader calls the young cat's name. They watch with pride as Bluebell Paw steps forward to receive their new name, Bluebell Run, and are honored for their boldness. So our adopted brother is finally a warrior. And then poor Nightingale Paw, I can't even. That's just so sad. Pumpkin Spice is able to work together with Hope. Pumpkin Spice and Hope have always kind of had a pretty decent relationship, I've noticed. And then Pumpkin Spice is talking with Moss Paw. What is with... Pumpkin Spice is trying to get along with Moss Paw so well. Dahlia Seeker caught Pumpkin Spice rolling their eyes after Dahlia Seeker asked for help. Oh, Pumpkin Spice, no! She's getting a little bit of an attitude. Is Burrow Dash rubbing off on her? All right, it's been a couple moons. Let's go ahead and talk to our babies again. Morning, Pumpkin Spice. Ready for the day's task? Let's tackle them together. Oh, our sweet daughter. How is our son? Moonpaw comes to see you about a thorn in their paw. The whole time they're in the medicine den, they barely say a word to you, glancing down at the floor instead of making eye contact. They don't even wince when you pull the thorn out. Thanks. Moonpaw stalks away. Not the friendliest, are they? No, Moonpaw! You used to be so funny when you were a kid. Please tell me. Please tell me this is just a phase, okay? We're going through a phase, and you're gonna come out of it, right? He's turning into his father. Oh, Burrow Dash is better. Let's give them a little chat. Oh, shut up. I feel like that's more in a cute way, not a mean way. You know, how someone just like over flatters you and you're just like, stop it. I feel like that's what he's doing. I'm going to take that as a good thing, not a bad thing. We flustered him so much he has no more words. Perfect. Glad we did that. Oh, good job, Moonpaw. So I sent Moonpaw, Lotus Paw, and their mentors out to do a hunting patrol, and Moonpaw was actually the one to catch the mouse this time. So it seems like Moonpaw is our little mouse hunter, whereas Lotus Paw is our little squirrel hunter. Oh, this is neat. Our clan grows. So Cinnabon Fur, Parsley Spots, and Conquer Glade all went out on a border patrol. They ended up finding a loner who was trying to hunt a rabbit, and this loner had some very newborn kits. So we have Serpent Light joining the clan with their kits Fur Kit and Peak Kit. So for the next moon, the only thing that really happens for events is that we do uphold the medicine cat code and help a rogue that strayed into the territory that was injured. Oh my gosh! Moonpaw has excelled at every task placed before them. Despite their young age, they are more than ready to be a warrior. They are given the name Moon Moss, honoring their justice. I don't know how I feel about that name. So since these are Pumpkin Spice's kids, I'm going to give you guys the option to rename them with their suffix. I'm not going to give them a new prefix, but we can rename their suffix. So if you like Moon Moss, let me know. If you don't, give me some suggestions in the comments below of what Moonpaw's suffix should be. And then Armin Slash has been resistant to retiring, but the aches and pains of old age have worn them down. They approach Raccoon Star and are honored for their tireless service. No! Rattlegale, no! Our favorite dad is gone. Also, our adopted brother. Rattlegale fell into the river, and Bluebell Run drowned alongside Rattlegale while trying to rescue them. Oh my gosh. And then Dahlia Seeker died of white cough. Oh my gosh. Raccoon Star fusses gently with Rattlegale's fur, hiding the evidence of what killed them. They want to remember them as they were in life, not like this. Cats offer Raccoon Star comfort and care. but they refuse all of it. So many happy memories gone in an instant. Pigeonheart buries their nose in Rattlegale's cold pelt, promising themselves that they will never forget the warmth of Rattlegale's scent. As the vigil draws to a close, someone suggests Pigeonheart should eat. They refuse, not so much as shifting their vacant gaze. Pigeonheart lays next to Bluebell Run's body, numb to the world around them. Nobody can comfort Pigeonheart during the vigil. They're absolutely inconsolable, convinced that they'll never feel normal again without Bluebell Run beside them. Poor Pigeonheart. Rattlegale was their mate, and Bluebell Run was their adopted son, so they lost two precious cats in their life all in one. Otterstreak wails when they see the body of Rattlegale still and cold in the clearing. They sit vigil that night as grief fills their heart. In the days to come, Otterstreak barely stirs from their nest. The past moon, Rattlegale, Bluebell Run, and Dahlia Seeker have taken their place in StarClan. Havenclan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss where they had been in their lives. Oh my gosh, y'all! And then Karkanos is again not taking it well. In other news, Pumpkin Spice thinks Karkanos is very helpful, so that was good. Pumpkin Spice could recognize Mosspaw just by the sound of their paw steps. What is this going on with Mosspaw? It's adorable. Cricketfoot observes Pumpkin Spice carefully attending to any cat that needs help. Lots of positive stuff, considering how dreadfully drastic this moon was. Oh my heart, y'all. That was devastating. What a way to end the episode. I'm really hoping that together as a family, these cats will be okay. I think for the next episode, we're really going to take some time to make sure we talk to a lot of cats that we're close to. Not just our kits and our mates, but we're going to talk to like the leader and our fellow medicine cats, just to see how everybody's doing. I think with all of the death that's been happening, Pumpkin Spice wants to make sure that she is asking these cats if they're okay, because it is still her job to make sure they're healthy, even mentally. She may not be a mediator, but I think as a medicine cat, she still cares for their mental well-being. So despite the sad ending of this episode, I hope you liked it. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when I post more LifeGen and ClanGen episodes. I love you guys. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week for more of LifeGen with Pumpkin Spice. Bye!